Opposition leader Ryan Miley says the government should delay school opening for at least a week in order to limit the spread of the Omicron variant. He says the government should increase funding for PPE and ventilation in schools.
Our top priority should be keeping kids in schools. That said, we are now at the point where if we don't do this with schools and bring in the appropriate restrictions throughout the rest of the province, that we are going to overwhelm our hospitals.
Regina infectious disease doctor Alexander Wong says delaying school openings only works if it's used to make improvements. His suggestions: prioritizing teachers for booster doses, improving filtration and ventilation in schools, giving staff N95 masks, and using the time to vaccinate more children.
We need a combination of all of those things to happen, because if they don't, it's not going to be any safer in a week or two compared to right now. I would actually argue that it's actually safer right now, per se, because again, the numbers of cases of Omicron in Saskatchewan are going to continue to rise over the course of the next several weeks, and we're not anywhere close to our peak.
We face a tsunami of new cases in the days and weeks ahead.
On Monday, Ontario Premier Doug Ford said he needed to announce new measures or else the impact of the Omicron variant would be catastrophic. Ford announced schools would move online for at least 2 weeks. It would close indoor dining and gyms and other recreational facilities. The Ontario government also limiting social gatherings to 5 people indoors and 10 people outdoors.
We are calling on Scott Moe to take a page out of Doug Ford's book, to take a page out of any other premier's book and take some action instead of continuing to put his head in the sand and act like this is not happening.
The Saskatchewan government says in a statement it wants to resume in-class learning as normally and safely as possible. It's already invested $150 million, it says, to keep students and staff safe. And it says it's sending 250,000 rapid tests to schools to help people, quote, learn to live with COVID in our daily lives. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.